Hey people, this is Ashley. Hey people, this is Ashley.
Yeah.
Hey people, this is Ashley with Music After Dark HTX.
Yep.
Okay, cool. Hey people, this is Ashley with Music After Dark HTX. No, I am not sick. My voice is just fucking done. Oh my gosh, dude, I've been doing so many podcasts. It's like, forget about it. Super excited about this one because this is a new band. This is a newer group, so I'm excited about it. Let's start with Joseph. Will you say your name, position in the band, and then
Joseph, drums.
Steven, singer.
Rett, bass.
Chris, guitar.
yay, and the name of y'all's band?
Midlife Antichrist.
Midlife Antichrist. Okay, real quick, who came up with the name? Was it group effort, or did someone like always want to have a band named that? Is there a story behind the name?
So when we first started, we had a few lineup changes, but me and Chris pretty much came up with the name.
Yeah, so who's the original? Are you two like the original members?
Yes, this
And-
is actually our third band together. We've been playing since we were 14.
Oh, no shit. So y'all are from Houston, I'm assuming. Yes. Like, did y'all go to school together and everything?
Yep, me, Steve, and Chris all went to high
What?
school together.
We've all known each other. The three of us have known each other since like sixth grade.
Dude, that's
Been a
so...
while.
Yeah.
Like maybe 10 years ago.
I love it. So, okay, when did the band start? So I'm wrong. You're really not a newer band. You're just, I guess, newer
Well,
to me.
I mean, the current lineup is definitely a new beginning for the band.
Okay.
Because it's just way better than where me and Chris started with the band. We had to weed out some people before.
Change is good though, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
absolutely, hands down.
Yeah, we
Best
got this
choice.
boy right here now too.
Yeah.
yay. Okay, so how many bands now are you and Joseph?
I got it down to three. I got Midlife, Bad Trip, and Horizon. I know at one point he had like 17 bands.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. Like at least 6. I swear, at least 6 when I first met you.
Yeah.
That's
I think
crazy.
That's what it was when I met him. Yeah.
He's a nice guy. He likes to help people out, man. He felt sorry for us.
He deals with
He
my
definitely needs some help.
dude. He deals with my bullshit and lets me film here. So I mean, okay, cool. So was your first show then with this lineup the one that I was at 19th Hole?
Yes.
Yes.
That's right.
Okay,
Well, kind of.
Official.
official.
Yes, official.
Is this you guys? You think you're done with this lineup? Are we looking to
Absolutely.
add any more? Is this it?
Nah, we're good.
We're
This
good.
is it.
Maybe add an accordion. What do y'all think?
I know a guy.
You know a
He knows
guy.
a guy.
Of course you would know a
That's your
guy.
name, know
Of
a guy.
course.
I know a guy. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. And you already guys have a lot of shows booked up. I heard maybe through the grapevine.
We
Seems
did.
like
It's a
we're
good
playing
problem
every
to
week for
Yeah.
the next few months.
Do you
We went
know?
from having no shows to
Lots
a
of
few shows.
booked for the next 3
So we're
months.
calling this our mini tour of Houston.
Okay.
The first tour.
So I'm assuming like 19th hole or BFE. Do you have something at BFE?
We're doing March 21st at BFE.
Okay.
Then March 29th will be at the 19th hole. April 11th will be at Black Magic Social Club. May 3rd will be at Tony's Tavern. And May 31st we'll be doing Houston Punk Fest at Equal Parts Brewing.
That's gonna be cool.
So y'all gotta come out and see us.
That's cool. So you guys are one of the bands that are doing Houston Punk Fest?
Yes.
That's cool. Is that official? Is that lineup like officially out? Okay, I want to see that. I didn't know yet. Yay, that's exciting. That's exciting. That's a big deal,
I'm
dude.
super excited about that one because
That's
of
a
the
really big deal.
meaning, and 100% of the proceeds go to that shelter or towards that cause in which I
It's
firmly
the
believe in
Houston
that
Area
cause.
Women's Center. That's what the benefit is for. That's so I'm probably gonna be vending at that show and doing some behind the scene little quick pop up type stuff for the podcast, just because
Nice.
I'm big fans of like all the guys in Rooftop Boxer and all of them. So, and that's a good charity. I mean, that's a good organization. to help. So that's exciting. I'm
Oh, it's
happy.
exciting.
That's a big deal that you
When I
guys
found
got.
out, I
You
was
were getting
like-
to play that. A lot of bands like tried out for that. I think didn't you have to try out for that or something?
Yeah,
or
they had like 60 bands applied for it, and I think they only chose 20 of them.
yeah, so that's a big deal for this being y'all's. Yay! That's so exciting. That's so exciting. Okay, so I
Fuck shit up.
I didn't hear Scout Bar on there, so Chris, get in my DMs. Would you guys want to play at Scout Bar?
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
We'll play there again.
All of y'all played there before?
We're taking all shows.
What was the show that we played there? It was with the runway. I forget what they call it. Creep show.
Oh, okay.
I think it was last year's creep show.
Yeah,
Wasn't
it was last year, maybe. Yeah, I think
Oh,
last
that's
year.
cool. So are you guys willing or wanting to get out of Houston? Because you say you're doing the Houston tour, so are you guys wanting to go to maybe San Antonio, Dallas?
Or maybe
Eventually.
we're gonna put up with our shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
anywhere.
exactly. We already go to Bryan,
Yeah.
so
Okay.
the 101.
That's cool. I've never been there. What's the vibe like there? Is it cool?
It's
Is it just like, is it a bunch of
It's a
college
It's a really
kids?
cool place.
It's a neat
It's
place.
crazy. It's out in the middle of bumfuck nowhere. But it's like this great little alternative bar that just lets punk bands play in the middle of Bryan College Station.
I
That's
spoke with the
cool.
owner, and I think it's an old gas station from the 40s. So there's no AC or nothing like
makes
that.
sense.
And they just lift up the doors, and then you have the whole outside where the bays used to be and stuff, and so you just rock out in the middle of the street. It's awesome.
That's cool.
And
They're
there's no
sweating our
storage.
asses off. And
Yeah, I'm
they're
thinking, I'm
freezing
like,
our
ooh,
asses off.
summertime's hot
run right out
there.
outside.
Summertime is hot there.
I
We
know
froze
you-
our asses
we were
off
frozen.
last time.
You can run right out in the fucking pit to warm up.
Yeah.
Oh, when did y'all play there?
For January?
Yeah, I think
Oh,
it's
so it was
January.
like really cold, so it's probably
It was
really
when it
cold
was
early.
fucking frozen out.
And people still showed up. We got lucky. We had a crowd, and with that place, there's no like real stage. It's only like this
Stage is
high.
6 inches high, so we're playing in the crowd.
So we get out in the crowd. We're all wireless, so we get out in the crowd and just have
Fuck
fun.
shit up.
That's cool. So, did you guys all know that you wanted to be musicians when you were like little kids? Like, did you know?
Yeah, I started
I
playing
do.
when I was 11.
Yeah, I started playing at 14. I bought a bass and automatically was in a band with this guy.
Was it a rebellious thing? Is that why? Yeah. No?
You know, I mean, during like middle school and stuff, I listened to a lot of rock music, so I had early influences that I would never bring up in public. Because I don't listen to any of those bands anymore.
Boy George.
My dad
George is a great artist.
I love culture.
my dad was a musician that taught me to
Get that
play
shirt.
when I was 11 years old.
So you have a musician in your family? Do you have a musician in your family?
No, I don't. My parents were completely against it.
Oh, really?
My dad was a
So,
bass player for a band called Shirley Sue and the Penetrators.
you could never have that band name now. Like, you'd be in Facebook jail like all the time just for your band name. Like, seriously.
Oh, yeah.
It was different back in the 60s.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So, do you have family that's
I
musical?
did have, my grandfather on my mom's side was a real famous musician in Houston. That basically started the Tejano movement, and his name was Felipe Perez. And I got a cousin. His name is Pablo Perez. You probably seen him. Perez.
Paco.
Yeah, Paco. So yeah, it's definitely in my family.
Yeah, I'd say so. Like, he just glides over the hall. Oh, we just started the Tejano music scene.
And then plus when I was like little, I always like looked up to like Elvis and stuff. Man, my other grandpa, I grew up with him. He would play that in the 8-track player while we were cruising and stuff. So I always was singing.
You never fucking grew up.
I guess not.
What about you, Joseph? Did you always know you wanted to be a drummer?
I started at 12, but I quit for a while. But yeah, I don't have anybody musical in my family.
In your family? Has your family ever come to shows and stuff? Anybody's families come to shows? No.
Mine has. My cousins usually come to the shows when they're not traveling the world. So
My sister came to one of our
My-
shows in
my
Bryan
brother
because she
came
has
once.
3 kids. that
He was
have.
so
you got a brother?
Yeah, he was shit-faced.
Oh wow, is he older or younger?
He's younger, like 13 years.
What's his name?
Jordan.
Jordan.
Yeah.
Bunch of J's in that family.
That's
Yeah.
funny. My mom had a thing with A's. Ashley, Adriana, and Alyssa. That's so funny. How funny, Jace.
Yeah, he gets out. He's a family man, so whenever he can get out.
And then he gets shit faced.
Yeah,
and blames it on
super
you.
shit-faced.
Blames it on you. I'm sorry, honey. I had to Uber home. Do you know Joseph?
Yeah, that seriously probably does
He
blame
made his
him.
way on stage last time.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, it was his birthday.
He's like, I got it like that.
He had too much fun.
Were you guys in music in school, like in band and stuff, like
I was.
officially, or
Nope.
no?
No,
Jazz
closest
band in
thing me
high
and Chris did was Chaos, Client Administration of Sound. It was a club that allowed like local musicians to all meet each other and stuff like that.
That's cool.
It
Where-
was for the musicians that don't play band instruments.
Where do you guys find each other? Like, if a band loses a member, do you guys just post on Facebook now? Is that how you guys?
Nah,
We
we're
were
in the
doing
compound.
shows. I was doing shows with them.
Yeah.
I was in a different band.
Yeah, our drummer died on stage and Joseph came and filled in for him.
He didn't really die.
He didn't die, but he almost
But
died.
he almost died.
He did almost die.
We were 2 songs in, and then he knew that sometimes he wouldn't make it to practice, and he knew that Joseph would come sneak up there and fill in for him. And he was always like, man, if he ever falls out, man, give me a call. And I was like, I just may. And then I'm thinking, man, this dude already has 6 other bands. So we were at that show. It was after that show at the 101 we were talking about where it was
The
freezing
very
cold.
next day.
The very next day.
we were playing at
Somebody stayed up drinking like a maniac the night before, and they showed up and got 2 songs in, and I was still facing the crowd, and I turn around and Joseph's back there, and I'm like, oh, what the fuck is going on? He's like, hey man, do Eagles. I'm like, that's not the set list. He's like, fuck your set list, man.
Oh, no.
Your drummer just walked off. And I was just like, what? And I was like, oh God, here we go. So never a dull moment, but yeah,
We finished the rest of the
we
set.
finished the rest
we
of the
winged
set.
the rest of it. Joseph was our savior.
Yeah, he saved us, man. He was at the right place at the right time, and he did not hesitate.
It's funny.
Had our back.
There's a band downstairs, Falsify or whatever. When I
Yeah.
passed them, they were like, wait, who are you interviewing? And I told them, they're like, oh, he's like, Joseph's with them now. He's like, somebody like died on scene. That's how they explained it too. They're like,
It's accurate.
he's like, their old drummer like died, and he had just
Yeah,
like jumped up
old.
there and had to fill in. And I was like, oh
That's
my God.
the midlife.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my
Play until you die, bitch.
Just replace them on
Yeah,
stage.
that's what happens. So come to our show.
It's never a dull moment, right?
Show must go on.
Show must go on.
How often do you guys practice though? Because you weren't really part of the band, but were you like on doing shows with them? Is that how you knew some of their music already?
Yeah, just from here, because I was in the Hellhounds. And Hellhounds do a lot of shows with Midlife.
Oh, okay.
Like we all officially met each other at Acadia. Like
Yeah.
Open
That's what-
mic.
Acadia. Well,
Acadia.
yeah, I was hosting open mic
Where
at Acadia.
the only place to do open mic night is now 19th Pole, right? Is that the only place that does open mic here in
Houston.
Houston?
No,
Can't think of any other place.
yeah.
I think, doesn't 18 OG-men do it too? I think they do.
I think they
Monday
do it like on
nights.
Tuesdays
Yeah.
or some
Monday
shit.
or Tuesday, yeah.
We ain't doing that shit.
Yeah.
Not trying to get out during the week. Well, I'm sure everybody has jobs and stuff, right? And like families, probably wives, kids.
Yep.
We're more about doing shows. I was at the beginning, you know. I didn't know how to sing yet, so just trying to, not used to being on stage and all that, but now we got that on
So,
lock.
we
got it on lock,
Yeah,
so
figured out, man.
I say we put on a show.
I loved it. I thought it was awesome.
Well, appreciate that.
Seriously. First time I saw y'all, and that was the first time I'd ever been to 19th Hole for an actual show. So,
Nice.
yeah.
What'd you think of the place?
I mean, okay, I'd been in there
It's a
once
hole.
when I interviewed
Right.
Spencer. I had been there. You can smoke in there. That's
That's nice.
Yeah.
Because it's a hole.
fucking crazy. Yeah, the whole golf thing throws me off a little bit, but
I do like
because
the
it's like
sound
a
guy
it's
there.
like a rock
Yeah,
club,
we
right?
like the sound.
We like the sound guy, man.
We do
sound
like the
guy's
sound
awesome.
guy.
Spence knocks it out the park.
Mike Eeyore.
He's
the
probably
music
like,
scene.
it's not a sound guy, it's a technician or something.
You know that's what he's gonna be saying. He's gonna like call you probably or text you and be like, "Rah, this is what it is."
Don't ever call me a fucking sound guy.
Yeah.
So who writes the music? Is
the
it like-
lyrics?
Yes.
I
Like,
do.
is that you?
Yeah, and sometimes we'll do a group effort. There's a couple of songs that we've all kind of contributed, but for the most part, it's me.
So you'll bring the lyrics to them and then you.
Yeah,
everyone
usually.
He's got
with
like
the music?
180 songs that we gotta put music to.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
seriously?
just write. That's what I do in my spare time. So, you know, I've always been a writer. So when they asked me to join the band, I was like, I don't have any songs. I don't know how to sing. And I was just like, you know what? You only live once. You're in your midlife. Fuck it. Do it. You'll figure it out as you go. And then here we go. So.
Well, what's really crazy is like me and Chris were in a band in high school. They used to play punk. And we were playing at Zelda's downstairs at Fitzgerald's once. And he showed up to see us play. And he jumps up on stage and does a Misfits cover with us. And it's like our singer from our band had the worst stage presence in the world.
He would
like
sit on his ass.
sit on his ass on stage with like song lyrics in front of him and would like be singing.
Seriously?
Really, dude. And this guy gets up there and he's just
Fucking
jumping
rocking.
around, rocking, freaking just.
I bugged that
Really
motherfucker for
moving.
years to jam with
I
him.
had my eyes
Years
closed the
we
whole
masturbated.
time, dude. I opened my eyes and just kind of take a peek, and I'm like, don't forget the words, don't forget the words. And I'm like, I know schools a lot. And then, of course, I was forgetting the words. And I opened my eyes just to kind of take a peek, and there's like a mosh pit going. I was like, whoa. And then there was even a girl with a broken leg in there, like kicking people, dude. I was like, hell yeah. I was like, this is fun.
What?
Yes. It's a true story.
She's kicking him with her good leg.
With her fucking cast leg, bro. She was injuring motherfuckers, man. She wasn't fucking around. And then we went up. There used to be these things called the Rice Towers. There's these old fucking lofts in over there by Fitzgerald's. And you have to walk up these stairs in pitch black dark, like fucking 20 stories, something like
Like
that.
stairs are missing
And
and shit.
each little
God.
fucking row in that bitch, there's probably like fucking serial killers in that motherfucker. And she walked up there with us, and I was just like, man, this girl is fucking wild.
Now you
So
know why
that
she
was
had a
my
broken
first
leg,
taste of the
seriously.
music scene. So I loved it.
Her name is Lunch Meat, man.
I mean, that's what you did when you played Fitzgerald. You always went to the rice mills afterwards to drink beer.
Yeah, so you're way up on the top of those things, and you can just literally walk
That
off the
sounds
edge,
so safe.
and
Oh my god.
you're a goner.
But you can see the whole skyline. from
You
up
can
there.
also see when the cops show up.
Yes, you can.
Yeah, but then you have to get down. So
Yeah.
I
They
mean,
can't catch us all.
Exactly. They can't deport us all.
they can't afford it all. Oh my god.
Yeah, those were good times, man, back in the 90s. What was that, like 92?
That was
91?
93.
Yeah.
I think.
So what do you think has changed the music scene so much? Technology, just people,
Fucking
younger
Joseph changed
younger
me.
generations?
Yes.
Because the music scene has drastically changed. I think just in the last 4 years that I've been actively hanging out in it.
I personally think that everything has been done under the sun. So when you say you're like a punk rock band, you have to have a certain sound, and that's it. And to me, I just want to make good music. If it comes across as punk, if it comes across as metal, if it comes across as freaking ballet, I don't care. As long as it's good music. And, you know, a lot of our songs are about stories that we've been through. And because we're doing this in our midlife, we have a lot of stories. So I'm having fun.
Who's the youngest person in the band?
I am
Are you? How old are you?
48.
Okay. Dude, I love it. I would have never.
I think we're only like a week apart.
Yeah, we're
I
a
would've
week
never
apart,
thought
5 days
that.
apart.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I
yeah,
was 49 October.
we're 25. So me and Joe,
Damn, that's
25,
crazy.
that's right.
25 times 2, babe. 25 squared.
That's it, there you go.
Oh my goodness, I love it. So you think the music scene is maybe oversaturated a little bit? There is no right or wrong, and you can pass.
No, I mean, it's like, I'd like to say yes, but it's like, then you go out to shows and you see no one out there.
Well, and that's like the thing. Like,
So it's like,
I'm trying to figure out why I keep vending
you know,
at shows, and
there's
no
so
one
many
is going
people
to
that
these shows,
just,
and they're
like,
really
are
good shows.
Instagram success now, and it's like, you don't even have to go out to see shows anymore. You just turn on your computer and you can watch people on TV.
Yeah, I think social
Yeah.
media has put a big dent in the scene. As far as, you know, you can get out there easier, but nobody goes out anymore. They just,
What's almost
they're just streaming the show live, no need to go. You know?
It's not the same experience.
No.
You gotta be
No,
there. You
it's
gotta
not
feel
the
the
same.
energy.
Mm-hmm.
I turn my phone off when I go to shows. Like, I'd rather just experience
the
it.
show, because
Like,
so
I'm
many
not gonna
people
sit there
don't, and I
go,
love when you see pictures, and it's just like, all people's phones. Do you know what I mean? Like people
Yeah.
just watch it through their phone, I guess now, which is crazy.
Like you're right here.
Yeah, it's just crazy. Like
Yeah,
I saw
don't
Reba
take
at the
pictures
rodeo and I barely
anyways.
took any
When I go to
pictures. I was
shows,
so
don't
just
take
like,
pictures of videos.
Trying to capture.
yeah, I was just like, holy shit, it's Reba. Yeah, I didn't take hardly any pictures. Like an idiot. So, I mean, and then if you ever go to like Facebook has the like events page section. Dude, I can't even keep up with that shit. Like, so much stuff happens in Houston every weekend. And Houston, I always joke, is an hour away from Houston. Do you think that's why too? Right? Like the north side pretty much has like 19th hole and BFE.
That's a very
And
good
then
question.
everybody from like downtown south goes to maybe like Scout,
Navigate,
Webster,
Clear Lake and all that.
you know what I mean? Like, do you think the distance in Houston being so large? Because we don't have like a 6th Street or like the Riverwalk, you know what I mean? I'm trying to think there's probably something in Dallas, like the Stockyards in Fort Worth. Like, we don't have anything
Depot.
that's just,
It's
you know what I
the-
mean? Our music scene isn't centrally located anywhere.
Yeah.
That's a very good question. I think that has something to do with it because the logistics in Houston suck as it is. And now you have all these new people here. And so the roads, traffic sucks, you know, and it does take you an hour to get from one part of the city to the next.
Man,
You
when we
know?
were kids, like Westheimer and the Heights used to be booming all the time. There was always a whole lot of people out there, but a lot of those bars burned down or shut down, so.
COVID really did a number on some places, for real, for sure.
The only thing COVID did is made every band go back in the studio and record an album.
That's a good, I guess it's a good
Yeah.
problem to have, right? Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we need to do. We need to get in the studio again, and especially with Joseph, and hash out some new stuff. So we are gonna do that here in the near future. Probably when we get done with this little mini tour. So we're gonna try to play different places all over Houston. So those of you who live near Scout Bar, you can come see us if we can get in there. And those of you who live in Woodlands, 19th Hole, et cetera, et cetera. So yeah, that is definitely something in the background with the driving. And I understand, you know, even like we had that one show at the Scout Bar, and I mean, I was late,
It's so fun.
and I planned accordingly.
Yeah.
I walked in on the stage literally at sound check. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
And they're all like, oh, he's a singer. I was just like,
They're like, diva.
I left an hour and a half ago.
Diva.
At that time too, so it's like, that was your first show, wasn't it? Other than playing open
I
mics?
think so.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Do you get
No pressure.
nervous? Do you get nervous before a
Of
show?
course. Of course.
Is that, does
Of
any,
course.
do you get nervous before a show?
The last show we did, I did.
You're nervous?
Yeah.
I get fucking stoked. You excited as shit.
Do y'all get fucked up before a show?
No.
Or you treat your bodies like, cause, and obviously there's no right or wrong answer. Some people get fucked up.
I don't get fucked
Some
up.
people that are smokers like won't smoke before, you know what I mean? Like, do y'all have that kind of like
I used
regimens
to
and
get
stuff
way too
before
fucked
shows?
up before I go on stage, but I quit doing all that.
Yeah.
Is it an age thing? Is that why you're like, oh fuck this
No,
shit?
it's just kind of a.
It's unprofessional
I
at
get
first.
too-
I mean, people are coming out to see us play. We need to perform as best as we can. Getting completely fucked up before a show, it's just like, you know, you don't like going and seeing other bands that are fucked up on stage. So it's like,
Yeah.
All my money.
We
No,
save the party.
exactly. No appreciation.
Save the partying for after the show.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, usually I'll drink maybe two beers during
7,
the,
2 at 8, 2 at 9.
yeah, just I'll pace myself. Then after the show, that's a different story. So, and it depends where I'm at because some of these bartenders, they know I'm a good tipper. So they'll be like, here you go, here you go, here you go. I'm like, yeah, I'm off the stage, but damn. Uber.
Yes, PSA, don't drink and drive.
Yeah.
Don't drink and drive, call an Uber or Lyft.
Yep.
Seriously, Uber be fucking people on their prices sometimes. Please do not send me a cease and desist Uber. Seriously, oh my god. Oh, goodness. Do
So
not
this
drink
is
and
your
drive.
40th podcast.
Yes, you guys are officially my 40th podcast.
Yay.
That's crazy. That's so exciting. I'm excited. I was counting last night and I was like, oh shit. I was like,
How long
and-
have you been doing this?
I mean, officially I started it the end of May.
Dang.
That's it, just since May.
How do
Busy.
we find your podcast?
I am on YouTube Music After Dark, HTX, and then all of the social medias, so Facebook, Instagram.
All the Twitters.
Yeah, I don't even, can't even, like, X or whatever.
Well, X is down right now, I think, ain't it?
Whatever they
I
are.
don't even have it.
Yeah, we have a TikTok, but I think there's only like one video on there. Aubrey, my 15-year-old, messes with it sometimes.
I've seen them on,
I haven't
Facebook.
figured
I
out
saw
the whole
Bad Trip one.
algorithm
After
thing
I
yet.
found out you were doing it with us, I wanted to check it out.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, I sent him the bad trip interview.
Yeah.
It's just, so, I mean, I'm a fan, honestly. Like, I love the Houston music scene. I love music. I can't play an instrument. I just
Never
really,
stopped us.
I just really, yeah, okay. I just really love music. And this is just to help you guys, honestly, because it really does blow my mind. The talent that's inside of Houston that never seems to get out of Houston. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And no offense to like the Buzz, but they didn't do their like normal Christmas thing, like where they let like local bands submit music, like, and I didn't even realize. I think it was like New Year's Eve, and I was like, oh shit, they didn't even do that this year. You know, like twice a year they usually give
Yeah.
local bands a
You can
chance
send
to
them
be
their
on the
music.
radio and shit. I don't know what's going on with that. But it blows my mind. The talent that's inside of Houston that doesn't get out of Houston. Or the bands that have been on the radio that aren't even fucking together anymore.
Yes.
That blows my mind, right? So then it's like, okay, is it like an ego? It's like, what is it? Do you know what I mean? Is it because venues aren't full anymore? And how do you guys make, you know what I mean? Like, merch, I think the unanimous decision has always been merch, right? Is how bands make money if you're not a cover band.
Yes.
Because
Yeah.
Spencer was like, being a cover band, because that's a quicker way to make money. But merch, right? Everybody
Merch.
should probably try to have some, even if it's
Stickers, all
just
that, yeah.
a couple t-shirts maybe starting out or something, right?
We're working on getting something
Yeah,
ready
we're
for these.
I
next
think you
shows.
know a guy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
We're in the process.
Yeah, so we're in the process of getting some merch made, and we would really love it if we could see people wearing our shirts. You know what I mean? It would, you know, and coming to our shows and all that. You know, that's like a dream. So I know that day is coming.
Was everybody pretty cool with you guys at 19th Hole afterwards? Like, fans coming up to you or whatever? So you
Yeah.
probably haven't had any, like, douchebaggy experiences yet.
I mean, we had a heckler one time.
Really?
Yeah, but then we converted him into a fan afterwards. He came up and he was messing with our drummer, the old drummer, Buck.
The one that died? Just joking, I'm so joking.
Rest in peace, bro.
He's gonna comment on this video and be like, I'm still alive.
And he was heckling him, and I forget what he was like. Hey man, you need to get a new drummer. This one can't keep up. And I just turned around. I was like, hey, leave him alone. He's a senior citizen. And the whole place just started laughing. And then I guess he got embarrassed or something. But then after that, he started. He came up to the front and started jamming and stuff. And I was like, well, that was cool of him. And then he kept messing with us, but he knew he liked it. So whatever. They're gonna be out there, you know what I mean? You can't make everybody happy. You know, at the end of the day, we do this because we love it. This is our music. We do it for us, you know.
I'm
Y'all
out
just,
there for them.
yeah, y'all just get to bear witness, you know, to our greatness, man. It's like we have the ex-drummer of Slayer playing drums for us now. And you guys are pretty great too.
Like, you guys are pretty great too.
Whatever, singer.
Oh my gosh.
Remember, I don't know how to sing yet.
Okay, are you saying that like sarcastically, or have you like really just recently taught yourself to sing?
When I first started, it was what, 2.5 years ago? I did not know how to sing.
You really could not sing. You
Not
just
like I do now. I mean, I
Okay.
would sing in the shower if that counts, but not like, you know, getting up in front of people and putting
Yeah.
myself out there. That's a whole different thing, you know. And I mean, these guys have done it a lot, you know, but me, I was a baby with it. So, you know, while they're sitting there, they know what to expect. I'm over here like, at the first ones, I was all like stiff as a board, you know what I mean? It was like, and then eventually I started getting more confidence in my ability to sing. And then that's when I was just like, okay, you can remember the words now. So let's start maybe moving around a little bit. Yeah, they grew up so
You're gonna
fast.
remember the fucking words tonight.
I'm not perfect, goddammit.
It's practice, right? Practice. This is why you guys have practice.
That's why we practice.
Well, you missed the solo on Shark Week. How about
Every
that?
time.
Every time.
You guys practice what? Just the once a week? That's it, right? Or y'all?
For now.
Once a week, we try to shoot for twice a week.
Yeah.
We get some Fridays in here and there, but we try to keep up on it. Definitely once a week, without a doubt.
Yeah.
We do Monday religiously.
Yeah.
That's because we're all good for Mondays all the time.
Everybody works. I mean, except for him. Well, this is a labor of love, man. I feel bad for you because those toilets are fucked up down there.
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
not
you
a
got
job
rough
for the faint of heart.
We're pressure washing in the bathroom.
I was gonna say, man.
Ooh, it sounds
Hey,
like
but
a
it's
whole chore.
musicians that fuck it up.
I know. If you're listening right now, cut this man a break. Because if we find you, get your ass, Mr. Postman. That's all we're gonna say about it, huh? They don't know who that fucking is.
Do you think there's a wide range of maturity levels with musicians, even grown-ups?
Yeah. Very wide. The spectrum is very wide.
Do you think a lot of people are still stuck in the whole like sex, drugs, and rock and roll thing? And
I
maybe
think they're still out there, but you know, I don't think it's like it used to be.
because it's like a business, right? Like
Yeah.
I think kids maybe coming up that want to be like rock stars should also understand this is like it's a business, right? You guys aren't just like hopping in your cars and driving to California and like becoming rock stars and shit. That's not really how it works anymore.
Those days are over.
You gotta grind and grind and grind.
You just gotta get out there and put yourself out there, you know, and network other bands, you know. So a lot of
Stick around for the other bands.
stick around for the other bands, you know what I mean, and jam out with them, you know. So that's a very good point. We do that for the most part. I mean, every now and then, some of us have to go to work early in the morning the next day or something, you know. But at least one or two of us are gonna be there to hear out the other bands and support them and cheer for them and you
Buy
know
their
maybe
t-shirts.
jump around, buy their T-shirts, you know, just show them love, you know, because they're just like us. They're just, you know, they're just out there doing what they love to do, and you know, if other people love it, that's a plus. But no matter what, we're still gonna get on that stage and we're gonna project our energy and we're just gonna have a good time.
And it's very high energy, by the way. I was like, holy fuck.
Yeah, we're all pretty
I was like,
energetic.
okay, shit.
We're all pretty energetic. Don't let the age fool you.
Not bad for some old farts, huh?
Yeah.
No, y'all really, I came and talked to y'all afterwards. Y'all definitely caught my attention. I was like, holy shit.
Appreciate that.
Because y'all sound different. Y'all don't sound like,
We don't pitch and hold our music. You know, it's like if we write a song and it's good, we play it. You know?
We just wrote
Like,
one recently.
Yeah. You know, some songs are slow, some songs are fast as hell, especially now with Slayer. And then, you know, others
are you going
just,
too fast? Are you
Yeah.
speeding up their songs?
No, they love it.
I love it. It's like,
I mean, every time you used to sit in with us when we did have a different drummer, I was like, we need to put this guy in the band.
people were telling us, hey man, that's your drummer after the incident over there at 19th hole. Who was it?
BFE.
Yeah, who was it? Like Spence, he's like, that's your drummer. I was just like,
My butt died.
I was just like, yeah.
Last 2 days.
So it's cool how it's all coming together. It's way different than I could have ever imagined. So at this point,
Does it
I'm
seem like
just
it's happening
rolling
faster
with
than
it.
maybe
It's
you thought it
happening
was going to
fast.
happen, maybe?
It's happening fast. And
Because you went from having like just the one show right at 19th hold, all of a sudden,
we could nobody
I was like,
asked
wait,
us to
fuck,
do
how many
shows.
did I have? I was like,
Yeah.
holy shit.
Yeah, nobody really ever asked us to do shows, you know, and it was just like because we had energy, but we didn't have the full energy that we do now. And that's why you see that manifestation over there on that board with those dates is because we brought the energy. So we're just gonna keep doing it, and we're gonna keep getting better. And you know, Eventually I'll remember all the words.
No, you won't.
But that's why it's good that I can pull off the little punk heart. And
That's
they're
why we-
originals, you don't know what I'm
That's why we
saying?
do all originals, because we can fuck up and nobody knows.
Yeah.
Nobody
That's what I was
knows.
thinking about doing originals.
Stop telling my secret.
No, I think
goddammit.
that
No, we
sometimes,
purposely
like,
stop in the middle of that song and start back up.
That's
I
the song.
literally
We need
ask
to
that
do that
sometimes.
shit.
I'm like, okay, are
Yeah.
you guys really saying words, or like you just screaming into the microphone? Because I'll be like vending in the back of Scout, and I'm like, wait, that just sounds like, wait, they're not fucking saying anything. I swear to God, they're not. Or I'm just old as shit or something.
Right?
Like, and no, a couple bands have admitted sometimes they're not saying shit, and I'm like,
I've done it. I mean, I've
Everybody
done
does
it.
it.
Everybody does it, but I mean, a lot of these guys will do all that screaming just to mask their real voice. You know what I mean? And I say just be yourself, you know, and just try to be original. You know, like don't sound like everybody else. You know what I mean? So that's what we do. You know, we play the music we love to play. These songs, we love to hear these songs. You know, they're like our babies. Now we got 2 new ones with this guy already. Gateway Drug, and then the other one, Lotion.
Lotion, yeah.
it's called Lotion.
It's called Lotion. You'll hear it eventually.
Oh my gosh, is there gonna be a basket on the front? That's so funny.
Catchy, yeah, exactly. She already got the point, yeah. That's in there. In the
Is
song.
it really?
Yes, it is. Yep, it is.
Oh my God, that's
It's
fucking
brand new.
hilarious.
We just put the bass to it tonight, right?
Oh shit, that's funny.
And
Started on it.
it's a slower song, but there's this riff in there that he does, and he does this trip up on it to just, cause he's Chris, that's how he does his thing. And it has this Slayery vibe to it, and it's just, man, with the drums and then, you know, the singing low and all that, it's a creepy ass song, huh?
And the bass.
And the bass,
Yeah.
sorry.
Whatever.
So
Yeah, this is the first time I heard it with bass, so I was just like, wow, this is freaking nuts, dude.
is y'all's music on Spotify?
Our old
Apple?
demo is
The old
on,
one?
it's
Okay.
on
We have
all
an
of
old
them.
demo on Spotify, but we really want to go in with this lineup.
Working
Yeah,
motion
this
stuff.
lineup is
Because
what we
this
want.
is the lineup.
This is the
It's
lineup.
Can't
like
you
everything
record
before.
still? You can record here, right?
Yeah, we can record it.
Oh, okay.
It's all about scheduling.
Yeah.
What are you doing? I'm just like,
At least
No-
look
no
for a
pressure.
single coming out.
Dude, no pressure.
My bass player from Bad Trip, he runs all that stuff. Dane does all that.
damn.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you haven't learned that yet.
Man, I'm too busy with merchandise and other bands, and then running the studio. There's a lot.
It is a lot. And the rest of you guys have jobs and stuff too, so that's crazy.
I'm self-employed, so I kind of make my own schedule, but then at the same time, it's like some
That's a
things I
job.
can't get
Yeah.
out of, you know? It's like, I gotta do it, so
Do you
Yeah.
guys live close?
I live in Conroe.
he's far.
North Houston.
Okay.
I'm over kind of towards like the Tomball area.
Damn. Shit, okay.
So it's a drive, but we love it here, man. This is the compound. You know, there's a lot of talent right here in this building.
So much. It's crazy.
It's
It
insane.
really is.
It's so much, and it's quiet today. I'm like, damn, it's really quiet today.
We're doing a podcast.
Can't tell you, every time I walk down the hallway, I'm like, motherfuckers are badass.
Yeah,
Yeah.
seriously, just going to the
Yeah.
bathroom. It's
Yeah.
like
5 doors
You're
open,
like sitting there.
"Yeah,
I'm all like
motherfuckers are
stopping. I'm like,
Yeah.
dang it. Like, yeah,
Falsified TV dolls, Dire Inferno.
it's pretty crazy the amount of people. How many rooms or studios are here?
72 right now. We got 8 more coming.
Crazy.
And they're all full?
Yeah, they're all full.
That's crazy.
Dang, man. We do have a huge scene right here in
Just in this building, it's insane.
Yeah.
Wow.
We should throw a show here, like out back.
Out back.
All the fucking bands.
You should be out where like your the
It's a festival.
metal
We have
is.
to wait till
There's no
Francisco's
parking.
out of town.
Yeah.
Bleep. All this is about to be bleeped out, so he will go out of town. He's gonna see it, and be like, I'm never going out of town again.
The only problem is parking.
Yeah.
Have a park next door at that business right there, that gravel parking.
That's a Houston problem. Like I host markets and then do a lot of markets, and that's events in general. Parking's a problem, especially music. Parking's
Like even
definitely.
like all the clubs downtown, it's like you gotta park like 3 blocks away in the nicest neighborhoods and freaking,
Yeah.
you know. Like, I mean, well, where is it we went to, the end, and it's like, there's no parking out there.
That's why I always go early over there, man. Like 3
Get
hours.
the alley
3 hours before.
Oh no, okay, I'll
I'll
Uber.
park right in front.
No.
Just post up, go down the street, get the tacos.
Yeah, we go over to Nipa's or some shit.
They gotta meet you
That's
at
probably
Starbucks.
changed
yeah.
a lot, huh? The east part of Houston. Has
Mhm.
that changed a lot? Probably, I
More
guess.
venues.
More venues, you think? Yeah. White Swan. Have y'all played at White
Black
Swan?
Magic.
we
No.
I've played it before.
Is that a place you guys would fit in playing there? You think?
We'll play anywhere.
We'll play anywhere.
Yeah,
Play anywhere.
right now, yeah.
We'll pop up on the street with a generator.
No, that's a thing they do in Austin. I heard Apex Fallen was talking to me about it. They like pop up like literally under like overpasses and stuff and just
Jam out.
jam out until I guess the cops break it up and stuff. Yeah.
That's awesome.
That'd be fun.
Oh
Take
yeah,
go to
I
jail.
was there when you did the interview. They showed me the footage.
Mhm.
That shit was
Because
bad.
people were like younger kids and bands were having a hard time getting booked at venues. So, because they're having to go through promoters and stuff, so they were like, "We'll just do us,"
Yep.
which is so metal, right? That's like so metal. Oh my
Yeah,
gosh,
yeah.
I love it. Do we want to do any shout outs to anybody?
Shout out to everybody who is a new fan of ours. Look for our stuff. Shout out to you for putting this on and taking your time. I know you're tired.
I'm so excited. Seriously, I was like, I gotta go. I got another podcast. They're like, what? I was like, I gotta go.
That's awesome. Thank you for your time.
Oh, I love it, y'all. I really do.
Shout out to these guys for hiring me.
Shout out to you for freaking playing with us.
I love it. You guys have any shout outs to anybody?
Nope.
No?
Nope. They're all in the room.
They're all in the room.
Right.
I love it. Do you guys hang out a lot outside of rehearsal and stuff?
Not as much as we should.
Not as much.
I hung out with them at shows we've done
Yeah,
before.
Yeah.
shows. But I mean, everybody's got their own lives, you know. It's like with work and everything, it's like you don't really get to hang out with your boys. But when we do get together, we have a good time. You know what I mean? So it makes up for all the time in between times and stuff. And I know some bands probably they hang out a lot, you know, but you know, you don't want to wear out your welcome. You know, you don't want it to
We
overstay.
hang
You
out more
know,
if Steve ate crawfish.
Oh no. Who doesn't eat
I
crawfish?
don't eat crawfish.
You have an allergy?
I've had
You have an
crawfish.
allergy?
I
Is
just-
that how you're gonna justify not eating
I
crawfish?
just don't like them.
Oh no.
I know it's un-American.
It's un-American. No, it's just un-Southern, I guess.
It's kind of alien, bro.
It's
No,
un-Texan.
me and
it's
Chris
un-Texan.
most ritualistically eat crawfish before every time we get on stage. That's like our thing. But
Okay, well, Rabbit Got the Gun. That bar, have you ever been? Rabbit's Got the Gun. It's a bar over kind of on the off-beaten outskirts of downtown. Every weekend they have free crawfish.
Don't tell them that.
So
And don't take these guys to a Chinese buffet
Yeah.
either.
it's actually really good. I went there like 2 weekends ago. So definitely worth it.
we almost did that.
crazy,
I cannot believe you don't like crawfish. That's so crazy.
They're crazy. I mean, stories. It's hilarious. So maybe another podcast. We'll tell some
Yay.
stupid stories or something.
Dude, we can do it again. So, okay, next show. Let's do shows again.
The 21st of March.
Okay.
Is it?
BFE.
Yep.
Josh's
That's
birthday.
Josh's and Amy's birthday.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be at that show.
Well, good.
Actually. Okay,
Happy
cool.
birthday, Josh.
Yeah,
Happy
seriously,
birthday,
happy
Josh.
birthday. It's on my calendar. I will actually be at that
And
show.
Amy.
Amy, happy birthday.
I love it. That'll be a good show.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. I think we're playing with Apex too, aren't we?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, they are, I think,
Yeah,
on
for
that.
sure.
I love those guys, man. That drummer is hilarious, man.
Woody?
Yeah,
Yeah.
man, he's freaking nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Dude, this was fun. Yay, thank
Appreciate
you. Because I know you guys stayed a little late too. So thanks for
Thank
being
you so
patient
much.
while I
Thank you
ran
so
over
much for
here.
having
Thank
us.
you, seriously. Oh my gosh. Yay.